As you walk through the ruins of Khirbet Qumran today, you are not simply stepping on stone and sand. You are entering a layer of memory, where each rock is a sentence in history, where every empty courtyard once echoed with the rhythm of a community that chose silence over power. The desert wind moves through the crumbling walls, carrying the fine dust of centuries. Yet it also carries the feeling that this place has never been entirely lifeless. Beneath the harsh Judean sun, the remaining foundations seem to tell a story without words. You are not merely observing ruins, you are standing before a living witness of faith. These rough stone walls once sheltered men who devoted their lives to copying, studying, and protecting the Word of God in a world filled with uncertainty and upheaval. A pause before the watchtower, whose outline still rises against the desert sky. Its foundation remains astonishingly firm. It was not built for display, but for vigilance and protection. As the Roman Empire extended its reach across this land with military discipline and political authority, the small community at Qumran chose a different path. They did not seek dominance, they sought purity. Though the tower now stands silent and weathered, it remains a symbol of steadfastness amid the turbulent waves of history. Look down at the ground, and you will notice the carved stone water channels running through the settlement. These were not decorative features. They testify to a community organized, disciplined, and forward-thinking. In a land where water was more precious than gold, they engineered a system to collect and channel rainwater from distant slopes into reservoirs within the compound. This reveals that they were not merely recluses withdrawn from society, they were practical architects of survival. The stone steps descending into ritual baths known as mikvaot still remain as reminders of their spiritual rigor. Each step once taken into those waters was an act of preparation for purity, an outward gesture reflecting the care of the inner life. In another corner of the ruins lie the remains believed to be the scriptorium, the room where scribes copied sacred texts. You can almost imagine the flicker of oil lamps casting warm light over stretched parchment, each Hebrew letter written with deliberate precision. There was no noise of crowded cities, no urgency of commerce, only the slow, steady breathing of men who believed every word they inscribed would outlive them. The simplicity of Qumran was its strength. The grand palaces of kings may have fallen and disappeared from maps, but this modest settlement endures as evidence of a different kind of legacy. Under the blazing sun, the silence of these ruins is not emptiness. It is an invitation to reflection. You can sense that this was once a fortress of hope in a rapidly changing world. Qumran was not built upon wealth or political ambition. It was built upon the conviction that truth was worth defending. And because of that foundation, though war and time have eroded its walls, the stones remain. As the sun begins to lower toward the Dead Sea, golden light washes over the fractured walls, and the paradox of Qumran becomes clearer. Outwardly, it is a ruin. Inwardly, it is alive with meaning. Every crack and solitary stone bears witness that what is built upon truth is not easily erased. Qumran is not merely an archaeological site. It is a lesson in the endurance of faith. The scrolls once hidden in nearby caves survived 2,000 years of silence, and this settlement is the backdrop that nurtured them. When you walk among these foundations, you are not only exploring history, you are confronting a question for yourself. What in your life is built on a foundation strong enough to endure time? Qumran whispers that what is constructed with truth and devotion will never truly vanish. Even buried beneath sand, even forgotten in the margins of old books, its core meaning remains. Join faith in the heart as we continue exploring these sacred traces. For in every stone, every step, and every water channel, we discover not only the past, but a powerful reminder of faith's strength to outlast empires and centuries.